Hello everybody, my name is RedBlockss and welcome back to another episode of the ElemelonSMP server Season 9. And I don't care what type of video it is, there's an urgent that I need to mention immediately no matter the type of the video. So let's switch over. It really help if my, clever head were just think of, adding the mic to the recording, because I literally just finished doing the segment, but just like flippin' stupid me decided that, you know what, this is all cool and all. I set up the recording, but I just don't need my mind. Mike. Anyways, so as you guys can see, we are on our channel, and first of all, thank you guys for the 174 subscribers. I don't think like I mentioned that enough, so I really thank you guys for all the support there. And as we come down, first things first, on the most recent video, like, I'm surprised the fact that like an hour and 50-minute video got 87 views. What? Okay, I was intending like a most of 20 views, but apparently you guys like really wanted to watch that video. So thank you guys for all the support. And if you guys are wondering as to why this video is actually so late, because as you guys are gonna be seeing throughout the video, this is not gonna be the most biggest ElemelonSMP video. Like, if we scroll over here, you can definitely see that this video took a lot longer than what we're gonna be doing today. But still, the reason why that is because, as you can see from this title, I don't own that anymore, and that is pretty much the only reason that it took me so long. And the only thing that I'm gonna say about that is I'm working on it. All right, that's everything that I'm gonna say. Take it as you will. But the main thing that I'm here to announce is that the video right next to it is, first of all, my original 3x3 piston door short. So as you guys have seen from Restaurant with Red and basically every single of my my restaurant videos, you know that I have made myself a original 3x3 piston door, because I don't think anyone on YouTube, at least hopefully on YouTube, hasn't utilized the 2-block double piston extender design. And I thought that, that was quite original, and I saw that shorts on YouTube were also kind of becoming the trend. So I really wanted to experiment with that, and it's fair to say that that experiment went well, exceptionally well. 790 views. What? Like, it's been a week, but still, it's so hard to process. So thank you guys on all the support on that, and let me know down in the comment section if you guys would like to see any more of those shorts, and because I can definitely pull out some of those. And yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but this thumbnail actually here, it's actually true. If you guys didn't know, like, a stone hoe does the same a netherite hoe does the same amount of damage as a stone sword. I just thought that I would sprinkle that in. But anyways, thank you guys for all the support on that. Now let's go back to today's episode. Alright everybody, so welcome back. So here we are back in Minecraft, and let me just explain to you guys what we want to do today, right? So first of all, if I just come outside, first things first, it's so nice. So if you guys can see like a lot of magma cube, which first of all I can see, so obviously you can see. These are because the server got revamped. So basically all the command blocks are redone. I heard that the overworld has some new stuff. Can't really know about that one because, obviously I haven't been to the overworld. And okay, that's just a horrifying sight, so I'm not even gonna look at that. But yeah, the regeneration, like in the spawn, has also been taken out. So that's the thing that you have to remember. Like, I just can't jump into lava, which, first of all, if you didn't know, we could do before, by the way. So that's removed. But all in all, it's really nice having those pesky brats just interrupting me every 10 seconds. So it's really nice that that's the case. But in the last episode, we also made ourselves this road barely. Like, I was getting killed like every 10 seconds making this. And as you guys also saw, that magma cube absolutely got obliterated, and that one. So yeah, today what I'm thinking is, and I actually did want to do this last episode, is make a wall around this thing. Now obviously, currently we don't really need it because apparently there's not going to be any mobs around us, but I think it will just add to the aesthetic, and it was just really nice. But the other thing that I haven't planned for today's episode, and let me just go into the base, because even if I want to do a stand on the table, yeah, I can't really do that because there's endermen. Yeah, so yeah, here we are. So the other thing that I want to do today is, because obviously this is gonna be a grinded task. So what I'm thinking is, first of all, we gather some blackstone, make the walls, and while I'm making the walls, we are gonna have a time lapse and I'm actually gonna explain to you guys the current lore leading up to today's point. Now, the reason why I want to do that is because obviously you guys know like a basic idea of the lore, but recently, you see, the thing is, obviously we've been here for a really long time. So my memory went a little bit faded away. So there has been some wrong information going around, and all in all, there's some new information that I apparently have remembered, and the other generals and the members have been telling me, and I just want to get you guys up to date with that point because obviously, after today's episode, we're gonna be jumping into the overworld, and it may get crazy because we haven't, or I should say, our generation or our ancestors haven't been to the overworld in a long time. And again, if you're a bit confused as to that one, we are gonna be explaining that in a little bit. So yeah. While we're building the bridge over there, I am gonna be hopping into another what you call it? It's a voiceover to just basically explain to you guys what has been happening to all the point, and just get you guys up to date to today's basic place. And obviously, I can't explain to the fact which I absolutely can't remember. Like there are some stuff that none of us could remember, even if we wanted to try. And some stuff were written down in a book, but obviously, as the ages went by, some of them got removed. So yeah, I'm just gonna making this hat. I say at least I get the what you might call it, the basic design down because I don't think I'm gonna be able to make like an entire design repeated over and over again in a timeless because it's just gonna get awkward because I'm gonna be messing around with a lot of blocks and yeah, overall in all, it's just gonna be a lot awkward. So I think the thing that is probably gonna be better is I just grab some blackstone, mess around with some blocks, come in and tell you guys that this is the design, or just cut right into a time lapse where we do the grind bit. So hopefully you guys understood all that. It's been a long section, so I'm just gonna cut out here, get some blackstone, get the design down, and yeah, probably might come in to tell you guys the design, or if not, we're gonna be just jumping right into the load time. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm back because I just thought that yeah, I just didn't quite do quite a good as transition into a time lapse. So I just thought that I'd come back in, let you guys just see the design for yourself, and just go from there. So here we are, just in front of the gates, and I expected a other type of vibe from this, but the vibe that I'm getting from this is also quite good. So it's kind of having a which obviously in the Nether fits the best. So I quite like it, and in terms of the specifics, we have pretty much all polished blackstones. We have polished blackstone walls going across, and that's pretty much like just along the road, which is gonna go down. And in terms of just how the other things are going, in terms of pretty much the aesthetics, it's going to have 3 blocks each and every time, and then we have ourselves some slab. Kind of an arch, like it would have been perfect if it was 3 blocks wide, but apparently somebody had to make this 2 blocks wide. I wonder who. So yeah, that's gonna be the design. And now let's jump into lore time. Alright, here we are, finally at the section of the video that I've pretty much been making you guys wait pretty much the entire video. And now I'm gonna say this now, that even though I said that this is gonna be the main part of the video, which it is gonna be because I made it quite clear in the first few minutes of the video that we're gonna be doing the walls and this is gonna be the main time lapse voice over it, which is the case. It is indeed the case, and this is the main video part. But as of the other things of the video, this is also gonna be really short. I mean, not really that short. I'm not gonna have anything extra to add onto this. I'm just basically gonna be informing you guys on the basic things that had happened up until this point in the Nether, and also gonna be, as I said, correcting a lot of things because yeah, my memory is kind of fading away. So yeah, there's a couple of things that I have to mention, and so yeah, let's get into it. But before we do, in the time lapse, you just might notice that I'm wearing a golden chest plate, the only golden chest plate, if I remind you. But a couple of minutes ago, you saw that I was wearing like pretty much all the gold armor apart from my helmet. That was the case, and you're gonna see this in the time lapse that I mined a block of blackstone, but I didn't apparently notice that there was lava next to it. Lava poured onto my body, and I basically lost every single thing apart from my pickaxe and the golden chest plate, and I'm currently wearing that. And spoiler alert, try skip around like 5 seconds for this if you really want to get out of the spoiler. Is that yeah, so later on I also fall into lava, so I pretty much lose every single thing, every armor piece that I worked into in the last episode. Pretty cool. Anyways, with all that out of the way, now let's jump right into the lore. So the first thing that I'm gonna, what you might call it, clear up is that the first thing about load that I said on the server is actually kind of wrong. Now, as I've already said, my memory is kind of fading away because we've been in the Nether for so long. It's kind of hard to keep track of every single thing. But the first thing that I said on the server was, you see, we are starting in the Nether, and the reason why we are doing that is because of our ancestors. So let's go for the top of the story, right? So obviously, first of all, you just don't start in the Nether. You're in the overworld, right? And our ancestors were in the overworld. They were roaming around, and as they were roaming around, they saw a robot and a broken up portal in the middle of nowhere, or I should say, like, while traveling, but it's still in the middle of nowhere. And they go up to the robot, and they see Robbie 6. Now, Robbie 6 has been renamed to Robbie 9 because obviously this is season 9, so that makes a lot more sense. But they're basically the same thing, right? So that robot basically tells them that, hey, you can make this portal, go through, and you can just see what's going on after that, right? So our ancestors decided that, cool, we're gonna make the portal, and we're gonna go through to see what's there. So they start working on the portal, and after a long while, they finally managed to make it. And before they went in, right, there was something that, first of all, made the portal, like, lit it and pushed them through. To this day, they have still yet to figure out what was the thing that pushed them in and why we are still in the Nether. So that's an important thing that we are going to be finding out in the next episode. So stay tuned. So after they were pushed in, there was apparently another copy of Robbie 9 on the other side, who gave them, shields, iron, and melons and all that good stuff. They started to survive, but slowly but surely things, didn't seem to go that well. People were going away. That's when, yeah, there were quite a lot of generations, by the way, in the middle of that. I'm not mentioning them. So yeah, a lot of generations were born in the Nether, and that's where we come in, like the current generation. So we were also born in the Nether around about the same time. So me, the generals, and all the other server members, which a lot of you guys still don't know. So we're gonna be seeing that in the next episode because obviously, pretty much a lot of guys are gonna be coming on. A lot of them aren't because obviously time zones and all that stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be happening next episode. So again, keep tuned. So yeah, a lot of people were born in this generation, and surprisingly enough, as I've said, no one was apparently able to go through the overworld up until now, and somehow, and obviously my memory is kind of bad, we are apparently forbidden to go into the overworld, which we all kind of forgot at this point, like what the reason was and all that good stuff. So we're gonna be going into overworld regardless, because obviously no one knows the reason we are not, and we just want to see, because obviously we are a lot better at the game than the other ancestors apparently, because we got the obsidian in like 2 episodes. What the heck were you doing, ancestors? But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much all the lore up until now. I covered this a lot more faster than probably a lot of people could. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think like I did as much detail as I probably could. So hopefully you guys enjoyed and understood. If there's anything that you're actually confused with, I read each and every comment. So if you have a question, leave it down there. I'm 100% gonna read it. So yeah, I can let you guys know what if anything is confusing and all that stuff. And as I said, stay tuned because episode 5 is when we leave the Nether. And I can now. This is not a part of the story, and this is not anyone who has said anything. But I, like I've been obviously passing through the portal and all of that, and I smell something coming through the Nether, and it's not a good energy. So things might go bad there. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, with all that out of the way, that was the lore bit of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll let Minecraft me do the outro. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys back in the server. So see you guys there. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. So hopefully all that will make sense to you. And I'm sorry if it didn't. I tried my best to go as detailed as possible. And again, as Lord me told you, that if you have any questions, leave it down there. I'll try to answer your questions as best as I can. Remember, I can't remember all like every single thing. So your question might if it regards like something like even I don't know, yeah, just expect the answer to be coming later on the season when we actually go into the overworld. But I just thought that, you know what, leaving the video up there wouldn't really they make all that sense. So I just thought that I might as well come back in, show you guys what we did. So here we go. Here is kind of an exterior view from far. Okay, why are the two gas in the vicinity of 20 blocks? Oh my god. Anyways, okay, my game's lagging out like a crazy man. But as you can see, it kind of looks like really nice. I would say like bus stop. Yeah, definitely getting like feels of like this being a bus stop or anything like that. But as you can see, I also didn't really decide to do walls over here because it would get a lot more cluttered, and all this blackstone already looks really black, and it just looks messy already. And if I added like more blackstone over here, it wouldn't really look all that good. So I just thought that I would stop for that. And if you want to build, walls later, we can do that later. Now, if while you come in, I'll might as well give you the internal view. So as you come in, this is the internal view. Looks actually really nice. I really like this wall texture. As you go along, this is where things got really complicated for me. And as you guys know, I'm not a builder in the slightest actually. So building for me is not the best suit. So yeah, I tried my best over here, and as you guys might think, I tried to keep this one block gap going down the stairs, and I could actually for a bit, but this is where both of the stairs like kind of split apart because I need some support over there to make stuff okay if you go into the lava, but also here. Also, don't run over the Enderman. That yeah, we just need to go straight over here, and we don't really want to go down anymore because obviously it wouldn't really make sense. So I just went from the down up. So if you come down all the way, as you can see, this is the view that you're gonna get from down below. Also, this is kind of awkward. I had to do this because we don't want to be falling into lava. And so yeah, I could have extended this platform a little bit, but it would have been off center, and it just wouldn't really work. So yeah, this is the best we can do. And obviously we have some actual builders on the server, so we can definitely improve that if we need to. So, yeah, this is basically it, and let me just give you guys a little bit of another external view from different angles. So, this is how it looks from here. Might need to do some terraforming. Actually, we definitely need to do some terraforming because this is an absolute disaster, but oh well, doesn't really matter. At least we are surviving, right? So, yeah, so this is all the view, and a funny thing is that you can actually jump onto here from, like, I believe over here, and I just did that a little bit ago. Yeah, as you can see, you can also hop above, and if you really want to and take the risk, you can actually still enter from here, which is really funny. So yeah, that's another option you can take if you really you like to, but I'd just recommend like going from here and like going from here because it's just a nicer path, and you can go through each and every base. But with all that being said, guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode of the ElemelonSMP server. I'm really sorry for this video being so late, and I'm pretty sure like I explained this like in the intro, so hopefully you guys understand what I'm going after. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to the like button. If you guys want to stick around for more episodes of the series, make sure to subscribe button and turn on notifications. And with all that being said, guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure that you tune in for the next episode because it's gonna be just an explosion of stories, entering the overworld, explosions, all that good stuff. So yeah, make sure you tune in. But with all that being said, guys, really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.